Hey, this is Jess.
What's up? This is Kel.
And this is
The Lover's Guidance.
It's too late to find out. You know that you mine now. It's too late to find out. You know that you mine now. It's too late to find out. Speed it.
So, in today's video, we are going to be doing a twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine, new moon
Reading?
in Leo reading / pull. So yeah, if this resonates, then give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and also share, to whoever you think this could help.
So y'all know how we doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How we
I've
doing?
done
We
these
do
before.
three at least, three for the fems, three for the mass. You can have both of these energies in you if you're just one person. If you're a couple, you know what I'm saying? You can take it how you want to take it. You know, whoever has the masculine energy, whoever has the feminine energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like we always say, we carry both
Yeah.
energies.
And we're going to do one combining card to kind of sum it up, like how you can better facilitate the balance between these energies. You know what I'm saying? This is the Lover's Guidance, where spirituality is the reality of your spirit. First card for the fans.
This is the Nine of Pentacles.
Yeah, that is the Nine of Pentacles.
Nine of Pentacles.
Yes, sir. So her first card with the Nine of Pentacles. So.
Yeah, so I've been doing it to where I just pull all my cards and then read them off. So, yeah, first card is the Nine of Pentacles.
Right. And so, that's real feminine energy, because feminine energy has to receive first, you know what I'm saying? Guys, we just act to push out a little bit more and then see,
Look at that woman.
you know what I'm saying, what's going on with it.
I like this card.
So, she got the Nine of Pentacles for the fem's first card. And I have, you know what I'm saying? Alright, here we go. I don't even know what that is, but
Is that the Hermit?
it is the Hermit. So,
Dang, that's crazy. We was just talking about
yeah,
that
so the
card.
Hermit, we both got nines too. So 9 is ascension, you know what I'm saying? So guys, you know what I'm saying, it seems like y'all, in Hermit mode, you know what I'm saying, y'all really going within, you know what I'm saying, and shining light within, you know what I'm saying, and it's upright. So we receiving a lot of information from the external, and we shining that back to kind of create our internal reality, and just giving that time, and you know what I'm saying, that's helping us ascend, you feel me? And also, this process could seem lonely too, because you see it's cold. So whenever you think of cold, that's something like ice. That's something that's, so it can kind of seem a little lonely, but you know what I'm saying, that, he got that cloak and that light that's keeping him warm, you know what I'm saying, and the staff that's guiding him. So.
Page of Pentacles in the reverse.
Mm-hmm. You said reverse it. All right, I'm gonna shuffle. All right, where you at? Where you at? Right here. Okay, you got the Ace of Wands. So yeah, so this Hermit mode is giving birth to a new idea and a new expression, So yeah, for sure, Ace of Wands. New idea, new expression. That's funny because it's a new moon in Leo. So Ace is always about individual. That's you the ace. So it's all about one person, you know what I'm saying? So your individual expression, coming from that cloud, trying to manifest.
feeling for it. That's 2 cards.
She felt that one. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I got a lot of pentacles.
But did I think...
No, you didn't. It was upright.
It was upright?
Yeah, it was upright. I saw it.
It's upright.
King of Pentacles. Y'all straight pentacled out.
Straight pentacled out. I'm picking up on a lot of messages. Because even relating it.
Yup. And our last card for you guys. For the masculine side, what the masculine doing?
Because, yeah, pentacles, like, I know, you know, we tend to think money and, you know, and that's true, you know, but this is also, like, self-worth, you know, self-value, knowing your own value and how much, your own currency, how much you're worth.
Yeah. And y'all got the Hangman upright. Okay.
You got some power. You got not all much. You got some powerful cards though. Yeah.
So the Hangman is y'all last card. Let me tap into that a little bit. You can go into
the last 4.
Yeah. Well, this is the connecting card. You know what I'm saying? How both. Well, I think, should we talk about it and then do the connecting card?
I think that's how we're
let's
doing
do
it
that.
too. Okay, so yeah, jumping right into the Divine Feminine. Like we said, we have all Pentacles. We got the 9 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and King of Pentacles. So, like Kel said, the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles is 9. 9 represents ascension.
Yeah.
So, you know, you want to make note of that. But, so the Page of Pentacles is in reverse and it's in the middle. So, I like to look at pages as kind of like what Kel was saying, like as far as like newness, you know what I'm saying? Like the beginning, you know, yeah, you know, whatever comes to mind when you think of just like, you know, new and young and just discovering it, you know. And if you guys remember from the last reading, we pulled the Page of Swords, and they're both, this is in reverse, but they're kind of both in this, you know, just light stance. You know, the stance is similar, they're just holding different objects. So, like we said, Pentacles is, it can be looked at as money, wealth, worth, value.
Marcy will be joining our stream of consciousness right now. So since Marcy is feeding right now, I'm gonna hop in and go first. So like I said, guys, you got the Hermit mode, so you are deep, you know what I'm saying, internal work. This is internal work for this new moon. You know what I'm saying? This is what you want to be putting in. You know what I'm saying? This is the energy you want to be putting in. You want to be looking to internal, your internal self. And also, it confirms that by having the Ace of Wands, which is individual. So all your individual thoughts, you know, it's time to, Wand deals with fire. So that's expression. You know what I'm saying? That's expression is coming out of a cloud. And so that cloud is expressions for ideas. So maybe start to express your individual ideas right now. You know what I'm saying? If you're on a spiritual journey or to a person or a place or a thing, you know what I'm saying? And just do it, and just do it as the observer. Just do it to observe and sit back and watch, you know what I'm saying? Like this guy, like he's the Hangman, you know what I'm saying? So he's sitting back, you know, he's laying on a tree, you know, watching, you know, in a form of stability, because the tree represents, you know what I'm saying, his intention, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, his, you know, something to stand on, something that's stability, you know what I'm saying, and he's just with his hands behind his back, like he about to present something. So, you know, just be watchful when you do, you know, these, and also Hangman could represent death in a bit because it's just, I just get that energy because we also have the number 13 on top. But so just watch from behind the scenes as you're doing this. But your whole thing for this Leo is to, when you get that new idea, you do that just to express it. Just express it, and to any person, place, or thing. So anything internal, it don't matter if you in music, it don't matter if you in, to whatever you into. If you watch, the Lover's Guidance, there's a chance that, you have some type of internal idea that you're going to want to express. And that's your mission for, to the moon, gets new again, and, see how that unfolds, just to watch and see how that unfolds.
I like that reading. Yeah, so I'm back focused or whatever. So I'm going back into the Divine Feminine reading. The first card, we're going to put it up on the screen. No, he good. Is the 9 of Pentacles. So as we mentioned, the 9 represents ascension. So when I first pulled this card and I thought of that, I thought of just an ascension as far as like what abundance is, or means, or what it looks like in your life, because when we see the pentacles, sometimes it can represent money, we normally think like, okay, something is coming in. It is, as far as we're always manifesting moment to moment. So, but just with like, cause the woman in this picture, she looks satisfied, she also looks just how it looks like the bird, it came back to her basically. When you wear the glove, that the bird knows it can come land on your hand. Mm-hmm. In general, as far as whatever hand you have it on, that's where the bird comes back to. Mm-hmm. So it looks like the bird came back to her, and she looks like something is completed. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now it's time to level up, and just with how the pentacles are stacked in the picture, it's like the leveling up, so abundance can take many different shapes and forms in your life. So moving on to the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and also I just want to make note of just the pentacles. They do have stars on them, so I think of something wanting to be seen. You know what I'm saying? So again, it just goes back to manifestation, and just, the crystallization of, your thoughts, essentially, which the bird also represents. Yeah, and like I said, like the page, we pulled the Page of Swords in our last reading as a combining card, and I mentioned this before. They both have the same stance. It's like a light, just a lightness about it. They have different objects in their hands, obviously.
That reminds me of what, like, when you said, like, you were a light being earlier.
Right. Well, I did say that earlier. During my meditation, like, that message came to me, and I was like, all right, time to go in the house. Like, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the questions I had, so why can't, and this, and then it was like, I'm a very light being in all aspects, in all aspects. Color. Which makes sense even why I do this, and why, this is what works best in my life. You know what I'm saying? Just in terms of where I know I want to be and what I believe myself to be in general. Going back to the star and
the Pentacles is Earth anyway.
It's Earth anyway. So just, the ascension of being detached from this 3D, You know, and I'm not just talking about just like a up or anything. You can ascend left, you can ascend right, you can ascend in any direction. You know, it's all about what, you know, you make it and the wisdom you gain from it. But yeah, so going back with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you know,
That's deep. The star.
it is pointing inward. You know what I'm saying? So this is like, so the first one is like 9 stars, and then you go to 1. You know, so it's just, it's that new light, you know, that new sense of abundance, that new sense of value, that new sense of worth, you know, and I feel like we all can attest to that's changing, even specifically currency changing in this world. You know, if you don't know by now, talk of the society is how the dollar is losing its value. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and you know, man, you know, women carry that vibration. Women carry the vibrations and you know, the energy and the frequencies. I mean, we all do, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what do men try to impress women with? Money. You know what I'm saying?
Which is basically stability and stability and what else? Security.
And earth.
Security.
Yeah, earth, security, stability. But I was more so angling into like the fact that they think that's what women want. You know what I'm saying? So like they strive to get the most money to attract the women. You know what I'm saying? And so like with money changing, you know what I'm saying, women is, you know, everything is gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Like women, I mean, are we still gonna have strippers? You know what I'm saying? Are we gonna have strip clubs? Like, are people gonna be throwing, right? Like, people gonna be throwing dollar bills in the strip club still? Like, we don't know. Like, if money is devaluing in cryptocurrency, we don't know. But yeah, so just new, like I said, that newness coming upon new land. We see all the elements, you know, in the background: water, earth, air, just while it stands, you know what I'm saying, like the wind is blowing, and just lightness in general. So moving on to the King of Pentacles, this is an opportunity to manifest whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we always have that opportunity, but you know, with different transits and alignments, there are times we have the gift. You know, and Kel mentioned before how we have the gift of being our, I don't want to say the gift of being individuals, but we're supported in, we're supported in
what
going deeper. Yeah, and going deeper into what we want to do and manifest. You know, so when you tap into that support, possibilities are limitless, you know what I'm saying? And there is abundance, you know what I'm saying? There is abundance. So in the midst of, you know what I'm saying, this death, you know, and which essentially is bringing enlightenment, you know what I'm saying, and just stepping out, you know, and not being afraid to, like Kel was saying, to act out and sit back and watch, you know, great things, you know what I'm saying, new things, you know. And it may seem like, man, what am I gonna do? But you know, it's
all the earth is there.
It's all here. Like everything we need is here to support it. And I was just saying how like this king looks supported. You know, he looks supported. He also looks one with, you know what I'm saying, his natures, exactly, not just, you know, earth but
natures, but his natures,
his own natures, which is what this Page of Pentacles is calling, you know, us to do. Yeah, it's calling,
you know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got no land, right? So you got the idea, you got the ascension, you know, you see the ascension, you know what I'm saying, of this land, you know what I'm saying, you getting it. But it's like, you know,
you got that message.
You like, damn, the page, and you like, damn, where do I start? Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's here.
He like observing it, but you know, just keep at it, and then you know, because you got that support. You know what I'm saying? And that support you know, when we deal with the 5-star pentacles, like just said, you can ascend. She was saying you can ascend either way, whatever. But that 5-star is just balance on all sides. So it's like it's not really about like what you think it is. It's a earth element, but it's stability in a new way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like
because it's like when you think of stability, like your mind, the first thing your mind goes to is
wanting to see
this
it.
3D
Right,
thing.
wanting to see it in the physical
It's
already.
right. It's okay being able to buy my own house. You know what I'm saying? And yes, there is stability in having all the things that you want and desire. But like Kel said, like the times that we're in now is calling for a new sense of stability, a more individual,
Internal, yeah.
an internal, what, you know, your own creation ultimately of what stability is.
Yeah, yeah, because the world that we're leaving out
It's
of
crumbling.
is over.
It's
like
crumbling.
it's going through a big tower moment. So you know what I'm saying. So you gotta have your own individual stability. You know what I'm saying. We've been talking about that a while, but this is what y'all need to be working on, masculines and feminines, during this new moon transit. You know what I'm saying, guys. You need to be expressing that. Women, it looks like more so like you need to be living that. You know, because it's just. It's there, you know what I'm saying, but y'all got that vibration, so y'all just need to feel it.
Yeah, it's mainly, that's what I was going to say, it's mainly tapping and internalizing it more. So like Kel said, you can feel it, because like the 5-star, I think of like 5 senses, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you want to be able to,
And the 5
and the 6
5 elements,
you know,
earth, air,
water,
fire, and spirit.
And spirit, you cannot forget the center. You know, the center, your center. So, you know, it's about
I don't know if I can
just
see that.
connecting those all together. You know what I'm saying? You know, to be light, essentially. You know, because when you think about it, when you do things that are in tune with you, it feels easy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like work.
Right.
It doesn't.
It's
feel
only when
harsh.
you start observing the world, you be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
this is calling for that. You know, that growth.
Yeah.
You know, that growth. So if we can pull the middle card and
You don't.
yeah, I can shuffle. So this is going to be how, you know, you can balance your energies if you're one person, or how you can help, how each feminine and masculine can help out each other. So,
And a relationship.
yeah. And you don't have to be in a relationship. You can be
or
friends.
even if you are in a relationship, you can take this reading separately.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Or even
to-
if you got like a friend and y'all into spirituality together, and you know,
and you want to share, you know, the energies.
right.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
about that balance. You know, we all about that balance. About that balance. No trouble. I know.
How about remove?
Remix. All right, hit that top. Boom. What we just say? That old world is out of here.
Yeah.
So this is what you gotta know.
We said death a couple times.
This is what you gotta know. That old world is gone. Y'all gotta. So this is how.
that just came to you straight like that.
Yeah.
It was like, look, we just gotta come. Spirit said we just gotta come. Ain't no sugarcoating.
Ain't no sugarcoating.
Ain't no we gonna help.
Yeah.
This how you help. This what you. Death.
Yeah. So this is what it is. It's like it's an internal death, but
The new moon in general,
It's-
that energy.
it represents like a death in a sense, because it's like you got to start all over. But you know, that's it's that on that. Like it's like death. It's like the old world is out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you can't be caught in the old world, because you know what I'm saying. It's we all going through a death process internally from that world. We all see that the external world is over, and that's making something inside of us die.
Yeah, I mean, the reality of it is everything is changing. You know
And that's
what I'm
all it
saying?
is, yeah.
And that's really because, you know, the earth is changing. We're all going through a change.
Right.
So, you know, the system, us, like Kara said, internally, individually, you know, we're all going through a death. And we've did a couple lives and videos where we talked about just death and the idea of death in general, you know. So definitely check those out for sure, like, because this is, like we said, just with the new moon energy of that. You know, it's just some shit is just real straightforward. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as far as like what's taking place, you know, it's been a lot of things just transforming this year in total. You know what I'm saying? So this new moon is definitely, like, even going back to what we said as far as like ascension and just a new sense of stability. You know, a rebirth of that. You know, so it's just giving it to you straight like it is. Let go of that and focus on, you know what I'm saying, your internal.
So even if you want to look for as far as like the masculine energies in general, feminine, you know, feminine's emotion, you know, so you want to be more stable with your emotions. You want to do more earth-like energy with your ideas and thoughts, you know what I'm saying. You want to express those, you get what I'm saying? And
and that's the only way you build that substance of being an individual.
It has to gain energy.
Yeah, that's the only way. And I know it's scary, like when you think of just death, and you know, when you know, that's, when you think about that, it's a little bit frightening. People don't want to think about that. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Yeah, even killing somebody else's idea of you. That's scary, because essentially you're giving death to what somebody thought you were, that you allowed them to hold on to. So, you know what I'm saying, we all going through a death right now, you know, for this season, you know, and, you know, that don't have to be harsh. So that's why this is our help card, you know, in between, because if you know that, you know what I'm saying, it'll be easier.
You know what's taking place.
It'll be easier for you to get with the transformation that's taking place. And, you know, so communicate this to y'all feminines, and feminists communicate this to y'all masculines.
Yeah. Like y'all said, it'll be easier knowing that, you know, like I said, we're supported. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're supported. Like, that's what this King of Pentacles represents. Like, it's like I said, it may be scary, but
like the page,
you know, you did your work. You know what I'm saying? You got your, like Kel said, the idea, you got it lined up. You know what I'm saying? You ready to move on? Then know that this is all that you're moving on from. But do you want to hold on to death? Do you want to hold on to decay? Do you want to hold on to rubbish and debris? No. You know what I'm saying? No. You want to be that page, and you want to find that new star, that new light. You know, that new land. Because I don't want to be on this land. I don't want to be. There's a lot going on in this picture. You know, it's a lot of. You know, it's a lot of stuff. I ain't trying to be here. He looked clear-minded.
Exactly.
You know, he looked clear-minded. He don't know where he at, but shoot.
All of them look clear.
You can create anything.
That's where you're going, baby.
You can create
and like
anything.
the masculines for the last time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it might be a cold little journey.
Right, but
you know what I'm saying? Y'all seeing that, but y'all doing magic. I see some of y'all masculines out there doing magic already. Y'all peeping the scenes. Y'all see the vision. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see it.
Like he said, it's about acting it out.
Acting it out, and then just peeping how it work out for you. Shout out to all y'all that's watching the Lover's Guidance, that's doing magic and shit around it, and y'all surround us.
Man, and that's not afraid, man. That's not afraid, you know, because it's real. It's real. But yeah, I feel like this was an
excellent reading.
Excellent reading, you know, short and concise. You know, I resonate with it personally. You know, I wouldn't put it out if I didn't. I'm not trying to read nothing for nobody. That, you know, I'm not y'all savior, you know, but I do resonate with this reading in general. That's what I do it for, you know, for self-guidance, you know, and I share, you know, in hopes that it, you know, helps somebody else out, you know, through these times.
And that's why we got the astrology wheel here, because we picking up on all the people energy we need throughout the zodiac too.
But yeah, like we said, this has been our twin flame divine feminine divine masculine reading for the new moon in Leo.
And I'm Kels,
I'm Jez.
and this is
Love is Guidance.
It's too late to find out. You know that you mine now. It's too late to find out. You know that you mine now. It's too late to find out.